Oh, we're doing something different today. How many times have you heard me say that in a video? Today will be fun. We are taking the Keene coin and relic dredge to a creek that is just full of stuff. Now, a lot of you are familiar with dredges, and this is pretty much the same as any gold dredge. But let me give you the rundown for those that don't know, or for those that don't know the difference between a regular dredge and a Keene coin and relic dredge. So it's a standard gold dredge, and it does have a hookah rig to support 2 divers, but I took the compressor off because we don't need that for where we're going today to save on weight, because we might end up having to carry this. The main difference is your sluice box. So on a coin and relic dredge, your sluice box has the riffles at a different angle and a different spacing. And then it has these teeth down here that are supposed to catch moss, but in our case it's going to be probably plastic bags and trash. It has no miner's moss, and it has a safety basket with a grizzly screen. So basically your material comes through here and the heavies settle out, and if you get moss and bags and stuff, they get caught here so they don't lay over your grizzly screen, and then your big rocks roll off and your little stuff goes in the basket just in case something makes it through the sluice box. Now, in all the years I've been using this, I've only found 1 nickel in this basket. If you're in a gravelly spot with a lot of gravel and rock, this thing is going to fill up really quick. And I'm really confident in this thing. It works super good. So we may not even use the basket today, because we're going to go to a creek that has a ton of gravel. So this thing is just going to be a hindrance probably. We might just take that thing off. I got all our hoses in here in my homemade bag. Don't laugh at that thing, it works really good. So the creek we're going to, we've been digging this creek by hand for over 20 years, and it has produced, I am not exaggerating, at least over 1,000 items, keepers, coins, jewelry, tokens, dog tags, melted jewelry, you name it, it's in there. And what happened is this creek flows next to an old city dump, and then modern urbanization has caused drainage to wash a lot of that dirt into the creek, and then Mother Nature has sorted it out for us and put it in clumps just like you were looking for gold. So you'll have these gravel bars that are just full of coins and stuff. We've never been able to get the dredge in there because this creek is really hard to get to. It's got steep banks, there's no place to park, it's in a really bad part of town. But recently, thanks to some homeless people, we might have found a way to get the truck almost to the creek. Might be a few obstacles, so we're going to bring our master key, and we may have to do a little trailblazing in the truck. But if we can get this down there, we're in good shape. So we'll see you at the creek. Well, so far so good, right, Chris?
Yeah.
Didn't even have to use our master key yet. What was that?
Trailing.
Oh.
We stopping right here too? Does it get sandy down there?
Oh, it gets soft?
Right past those trees right there. It's sandy and soft.
I don't think we want to get stuck in here. I'd rather carry the dredge. Okay.
Not that bad. Alright, let's float her down.
Holy crap.
It isn't that cold, is it? Nah. No. It's okay on your feet.
Oh, God, we gets around your balls.
Oh, that's going to be an issue. Where are the rest of the crew at, man? They're supposed to be here helping. They know what they're doing. They're being late on purpose. This is where we're at.
This creek has produced more coins than anything I've ever seen. And, oh, let me tell you this about this place. That dump, they stopped using that dump before clad coins. So all the quarters, all the dimes, all the half dollars, silver dollars, it's all silver. Even a gold coin came out of here once.
Heck yeah.
Right along this edge, we can cut into what's left of this sandbar. This is where Jess picked up that big ruby and dropped it. We never did find it. And then I got that big silver bird pendant. Toski got that silver, historical silver ring from a nearby college.
Look, it finally showed up. Where the hell y'all been? Found the marble. Cool. I just take my pockets for now. All right. Need a polarized filter.
Got a little watch,
Oh yeah.
craft, tracer for your watch, I guess what it was.
Cool.
Them out. Plenty of metal, God almighty.
We're finally getting into
Oh,
it.
hell yeah.
Huh? Okay. There's a half a penny.
What?
Half cent.
Half cent? Okay, half cent. Half cent, yep.
Okay, after we clean this sluice box out real quick, I did a little dredging. I got it started. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 pennies so far, a buckle, a half a penny, chain, a couple of big old one shooter, one regular marble. So now it's George's turn. So anything George gets in the box is going to be George's.
Yeah.
And then it'll be Tommy's turn and then Chris.
Whatever, yeah.
So,
Look at me with the camera. Hi, I'm George.
oh, this is Lick It Like George. You ready, George?
I'm ready.
Here we go.
there and fill it.
Okay, George is tired. He's ready to go through the box. What do you get so far, Chris?
These two things.
Oh, so a
it's part of
broken
the
key.
Yeah,
And
That
whatever
is.
it's been clean in there.
That looks like part of a watch.
It's
There you go, George.
silver, I think. Looks like silver.
I wouldn't be
It might
surprised. Okay, let's peel back the curtain. I already see stuff.
There's writing on it.
You got a key. What
have
is
to
it?
behave.
Oh, yeah, you got a penny right there. Or is that a dime? Could be foreign.
No, it's a penny.
That's cool. Okay, it's Tommy's turn on the dredge. Let's see if he can get a coin. You ready back there, George? You ready, Chris?
Let it rip.
Here you go, Tommy. All of this gravel, there'll be little pockets of metal all up and down this creek. But where we're dredging, it was concentrated. And we're right in the middle of downtown Fort Worth. I bet people walking across that bridge think, what the hell are these guys doing? Oh, look at this. There's me I think we got us a silver ring, folks. Look at that. Oh, is that a token? I think we got one. Oh, look at that. Silver ring. What are y'all doing? Anywhere you find these pockets of metal, there's a lot of times there's coins, tokens. This little pocket's right next to where I just picked up that silver ring. I don't know why they killed the dredge. I think Tommy got his arm hung in it. Tommy got a heart. Let's see if I can. That's a silver heart pendant.
Yeah, okay, it's Lincoln penny. Okay, I see the Lincoln now.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it looks like it, dude.
Yeah.
Here's your heart,
Got
Tommy.
anything on it?
It might if you clean it up. Oh, it's hung in.
Okay.
There you go. Woo-wee. Oh, you got a penny?
That was under all that?
Yeah, laying right
Yeah, it'll be laying. Those coins will be laying on that rubber mat.
Little Lincoln.
Put it in your box.
Yeah, right here. That was laying right there. That's you washed it out. Laying right there.
He's under the dirt.
I
Okay,
didn't see it either.
it's Chris's turn. Y'all ready back there?
Ready to roll.
Okay, here we go.
Okay, yeah, that's it. They float
That's
around.
Tommy's. I'll get it. Looks like Chris got him a section of silver chain. That looks sterling.
Yeah.
Might be.
Most of that pot metal in here is corroded. Junk jewelry corrodes or it melted, but that's probably sterling. We thought George got a nickel, but he licked it, and now we can tell it's a token.
Thank you.
Can't tell what kind it is yet, but it's definitely a token. There are places on this creek when the conditions are right, you can come down here with a shovel like we've always done. This, like I said, the first time we brought the dredge. But there's literally spots where you can shovel the gravel out and you'll get like 3 coins per scoop. It gets that concentrated, and if we could get that dredge up into some place like that, we could probably clean house. We're still getting stuff, but there are some hot spots out here. We just cleaned out my sluice box after running that for a few minutes. I got another silver ring. It's melted though.
Oh, he's good. This is
But it's definitely silver. Well, no one ever accuses us of being good at planning. We didn't take enough gas. So we're back at the house. We got the dredge unloaded. I really didn't think we'd be able to get that dredge in the creek, so that's why I didn't plan too well. Ended up getting a pile of pennies. A lot of these are wheats. They quit using that dump in 64. That's why the coins are silver and most of the pennies are wheats. But you got that time period, 59 to 64, so you do get some memorials in there. Got 2 silver rings, 1 melted, got a tie clip, some other piece of jewelry, piece of chain, some keys we don't need, a couple of marbles, a buckle we don't need. These stainless tags are all in that creek, and I keep them because we use these stainless tags as anodes for the electrolysis setup. So I do keep them in stock from that creek, because you can see how even stainless gets eat up in electrolysis. So those come in handy. Chris got coins. George got a token and some coins, and Tommy got a silver heart pendant and some coins. Now that we know we can get in the creek, when we go back, we'll be able to get the dredge in, we'll take more gas, and we'll have more time to float it up to some of these hot spots where we found numerous coins per shovelful in the past. That's where we really need to get the dredge. But at least today, the trial run, I would say, was successful. The big thing was getting to get it in the creek. Now, if y'all are so inclined, you can go to my Instagram account, and you can see where I posted pictures of the stuff that we found there. Scroll down towards the bottom. They're usually, most of them are on a black background, those photos. And so each photo represents one day at the creek. Because this, even with the dredge, this wasn't that good of a day. I mean, we've had some really fantastic days. So go check out the Instagram if you want to see some good days from the creek.